What's going on, Lincoln? Well, you guys are in your first week of the second semester, and so this is the perfect time to talk about the subject that I have set for you today. Today we're going to talk a little bit about goals, more specifically SMART goals, and we're going to get a little bit more into that a little later. But first of all, let's find out from you what some of your goals are for this semester.
My goals for second semester is to pass all my classes so I can graduate on time, and then obviously come to school so I can keep that attendance up to get good grades. And I want to go to Credit Academy so I can help with my credit so I can stay on track.
Raise my grades up and to try to finish high school and graduate.
I guess I want to try to do better because I have like a C in Spanish. That's not good. So try to do better in that.
Okay. Any other goals for yourself?
I guess start doing stuff with college because you're supposed to start doing that. So that's about it.
Do better than what I did first semester. Stay caught up on homework and everything.
Do you guys have goals set for second semester for yourselves?
Yep.
What would they be?
Try to pass all my classes.
Is that it?
And get good grades. And turn all my work in on time, no tardies.
Go to all my classes.
I already do that.
I don't.
I'm a good kid. See my halo? It glows, doesn't it?
I have goals set for myself to get all A's and B's and just have a good attendance in like all my classes, so I know what I'm doing and I'm not missing a lot of school.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Have good grades next semester.
Okay, what else?
Really good grades. You know, like school goals.
That's it? Okay.
My grade is to raise my goal is to raise my grade in pre-calc and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's about it.
Cool.
Pass all my grades and be on time because I'm late every day.
Do my homework. Because, yeah, I got my D to a B with just homework that I didn't turn in.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Cool beans.
Study more.
For what class?
All of them.
I actually have to do my homework in chemistry. Not that I did bad, I got a B, but I wanted an A in that class.
Okay.
And psychology, study more.
Is that it?
Take notes, take better notes, yeah. That's about it.
Those are actually some pretty good goals. But do check this out, because this is not.
Don't put that on there though.
Looking at some of your first semester grades, that was some of your guys' goals, sadly but true. But you don't want to make that goal for the semester. Let's talk a little bit more about SMART goals. So you're thinking, why are we talking about goals? Well, the reason is when you set a goal for yourself, you're giving yourself a destination, something to shoot for. So without a goal, you're like a boat floating on water without a motor, without a sail. You're just letting the tide or the waves just carry you. Where you end up is where you end up. But when you set a goal for yourself, you have a specific destination. You know exactly what direction you need to go, and you have steps to get you to that destination. And so being that we are starting second semester, some of you may have had a great first semester, some of you may have had an okay first semester, and I know I got the proof sitting on my desk. Some of you have had a horrible first semester, and we need to set some serious goals to get to the destination of successfully passing our classes, and of course the ultimate goal of graduating from high school in 2012. So let's talk about SMART goals. We're talking SMART. It's an acronym, so that means they each Each of those letters stand for something. Let's start it off. S. S stands for specific. You want the goal that you set, or the goals that you set for yourself, to be specific. That means you need to identify exactly what it is that you want to achieve. An example can be that you may want to, maybe you got a C in your chemistry class first semester. So you can set a goal for yourself that you are going to get an A second semester. It's specific. I'm going to get an A in chemistry class second semester. Very specific. Next, you want it to be measurable. M for measurable. That means you want to be able to have some way of knowing that you are getting closer to that goal, or have a way of checking your progress. And you can do that easily with your grades. We have ways of measuring that. You have your 6-week grades, you have your 12-week, and then your 18 weeks. So you have different ways of checking your grades. You also just have, you can do a weekly grade check by just talking to your teacher and finding out where things are with the work that you've done, or quizzes, or tests and things of that nature, so you know exactly where you are and what things you need to get accomplished to maintain your track of getting to where you want to be with that goal. Moving on to A, it needs to be an achievable goal. Sometimes we set goals for ourselves that might be a little bit further out than really we can attain. But you want to set a goal, you want to challenge yourself, but you want to make sure it's a goal that you can truly achieve, using all the resources that are available to you to make that happen. But set a goal that is achievable. So like I said, if you got a C in chemistry first semester, and maybe you know why you got a C, that maybe, hey, I didn't go to class every day, or I didn't turn in all my homework, or I just didn't study. Those are things that you know you can change to make that achievable goal of getting an A. Now, if you got an F in, say, Algebra 1, and your goal is to get an A in Algebra second semester, knowing you don't know a diggity doggone thing about Algebra 1, you may want to adjust that goal. And you may want to change, instead of saying getting an A, maybe you just say you want to pass that class, knowing you're going to use every resource, tutors, classes, your teachers, your classmates, whatever it takes, but make it achievable. Again, don't set something that's so far out that that you can't attain it. Make it achievable, one that you can reach. The next goal you want to set for yourself, R, is relevant. Is the goal relevant to what it is you are trying to achieve? Is this really something that's going to help you out? Of course, if your ultimate goal is to graduate, you know that you need to pass your classes. So if you have, again, a goal of passing a certain class, then it is relevant to an even bigger goal. And so you want to make sure that the steps that you're setting to achieve that goal, make sure the steps that you're taking are relevant to what that specific goal is. Last is T. T is timely. What that means is that you do want to set a date or a goal timeline. Set a timeline for yourself. So again, if your goal is to pass chemistry second semester, that date, of course, you would want to set it to be at the end of the semesters, which would be in June. Is that right? Yeah, June, something like that. June 3rd, whatever the end of the semester is. Or you may even set smaller goals for yourself and just say, by the 6-week mark, I want to have an A. I want to maintain an A in this class each grading period. And of course, that will ultimately lead you to getting an A in the class for the semester. If you can have an A each grading period, you'll definitely be able to hold on to an A in that class. You have a much better chance of doing that. So those are types of things, but that gives you a little bit of a window of what areas, what your timing is, and how much work you need to get done, or what things need to be done in so much time, so that you can, again, get those goals achieved. So again, SMART goals. They're not difficult, doesn't have to be anything extra drawn out, but again, it needs to be specific. You want it to be measurable. You definitely want them to be attainable or achievable. You want them to be relevant, and you want them to be timely. If you set your goals using those 5 steps, you will definitely achieve probably above and beyond what you even expected yourself to achieve with the goals that you set out for yourself. So use that this semester as we go through the second half of this year, getting one step closer to your senior year. Make each step count. Again, we talk about this almost every time we meet. Use all of your resources that are available to you. Use them to their fullest, so that you can maximize your potential and get to the place that you want to be. Again, a goal is a target. It's a goal. It's a destination. You don't just get in a car, start the engine, and let it roll. You get in there. You have a specific place that you want to be, and usually at a specific time. Same thing with your school and the goals that you set for yourself. One last thing that you need to keep in mind when you're setting goals for yourself, very important thing, is that you write them down. Write your goals down. The reason why you do that is because if you have it written down, it's harder to forget the goal that you set for yourself. It's easy to say, yeah, I'm gonna set this goal for myself, and then 2 weeks later you're like, man, I think I was just gonna maybe I'm gonna just get a B in this class, or I'm just gonna, alright, you just totally forget what goal you set for yourself. So it's important, write your goals down, and go back to that. Put it in a place that you will always see it, so it's constantly reminding you of what it is that you have set out for yourself to do, so that you can continue to keep that in the front of your mind, and always be on the lookout of ways to make that goal become a reality. Smart goals, follow those steps, and I guarantee you there will be success on the other side of your goal setting. Alright, one last thing before we go. Stop by, this is to all of our Gear Up students at Lincoln. Stop by the Gear Up office and share with us what your goals are for this second semester as you finish out your junior year. Tell us what your steps are that you have planned to get that goal achieved. And in return, we'll give you a Gear Up t-shirt. We got plenty of them. We're trying to get them out to all of our Gear Up students. So stop by it. We're downstairs on the right behind the back hallway from the cafeteria. And just let us know what you have planned for this semester to achieve. We'd love to hear from you. Also, hit us up on Facebook as always. That's Gear Up Lincoln High School, Des Moines. And make sure you click that you like us, and that will get you connected to updates on events, field trips, and some great information that'll be helpful through your high school career. As soon as you get that, again, we will get you, all of our friends on Facebook will get a Gear Up t-shirt. That's up for all of our Gear Up students, and make sure you do that. So, as always, hope to see you around campus. Stay focused, do something different this year, this second semester, to make a difference. We'll see you.